What a roller coaster that was. Honestly, I almost gave up in the first half because we're so bad. We're 2-0 down to West Ham just in the first half. Even our players were getting booed just after the halftime whistle. But the way our players fought back, that's exactly what we want to see from them. A historic, pure grade 3-2 comeback win. That takes us into the top four, at least for now. I mean, let's be real, the first 45 minutes were a disaster. The Ambrosino made 7 changes from the Napoli win. 7 changes. Who changes a winning team? That was a very big mistake that he did in the starting lineup. The team looked completely lost. The team was in shambles. The first half, we were playing so horribly. The game started very well. We had all the possession, but the moment West Ham scored, everything just shifted. Alejandro Garnacho especially was very, very poor. He couldn't do anything with the ball. He was just running into defenders. He couldn't dribble. He couldn't progress the play. He was constantly losing the ball cheaply. It just felt like nothing was working. West Ham's first goal was a little bit of a fluke. Bowen cross that floated in, and the build-up came as a result of Garnacho losing his man. And the ball fell to Bowen, and Bowen crossed it. And Badiashile didn't do anything about it. So I think they thought Sanchez had it covered. Sanchez too also thought the defender was going to head it away. So I think there wasn't proper communication when that ball came in, and fortunately they scored and they took the lead. The second goal came from a slick move by West Ham. They passed into the box and Wan-Bissaka crossed it to Somerville, and Somerville took a very good shot to find the net. Unfortunately, they were 2-0 up. But it didn't really look like we're coming back into the game because the players that he used, they are bench players. They are not starters. Like Gittins was just horrible in the game, but they are still also very horrible in the game. I don't know why he decided to make so many changes from a winning team. I mean, João Pedro should have started. Cucurella should have started. I don't understand why players need rest nowadays after 2 or 3 games. Gone were the days where John Terry used to play the whole season without missing any game. Aspilicueta, I remember Aspilicueta and Antonio Conte when we won the Premier League. He played every single Premier League game without any rest. But nowadays, players play 2 or 3 games and they need rest. They need to recover, need their muscles to rest. Like, aren't you paid every week? Why can't you play every week? It doesn't make sense to me, but I mean, that's the modern game now. But it cost us. It cost us 2 goals in the first half. But then in the second half, Rosinho made the changes that we were hoping that he would do. He made a triple change at halftime. João Pedro, Marc Cucurella, and Wesley Fofana came on. And then the game completely changed. Fofana drives forward and whips in a perfect cross to find João Pedro, who just headed it home. It was a very brilliant header. He just headed it back in the direction that the ball came in, and it beat the keeper, and that was 2-1. And then after that, we continued to pile the pressure. The belief was back. To put in a cross that was headed back into the box by Gusto, and the Laps attempted header hit the post, and then Marc Cucurella came out of nowhere to head it straight into the net to equalize for us and make it 2-2. Stamford Bridge was absolutely rocking at this point. West Ham nearly stole it back. Todibo hit the post, but still, you could feel that our goal was coming. Deep in stoppage time, João Pedro drives into the box, pulls it back, and there was Enzo Fernández running into the box and smashed it into the net to make it 3-2. The comeback was complete. Back-to-back comeback for Chelsea. Now, I don't know whether we're the comeback kings yet, but I'm just loving the attitude. I'm just loving the grit. I'm just loving the passion that we apply to games. Those 3 substitutions made a whole lot of a difference. Palmer wasn't really good in the first half, but when those 3 came on, you could see that Palmer was coming to this groove. He even got 2 opportunities to score today. And yeah, well, there was one that was, I don't think he wants to remember. He just skied it over the bar, way over the bar. I'm sure it hasn't even landed yet. When those 3 came on, Palmer was a better player. He became more of an orchestrator. He wasn't his best, but he was better in the second half. This wasn't just 3 points. This was a historic win. This was our first ever Premier League win from 2 goals down at halftime. It's a massive statement about character and the kind of attitude that Rosinha is building at the club. The subs definitely won us this game. And even close to the end, the drama wasn't over. Todibo got a red card for grabbing João Pedro's neck in a crazy scrap in the dying minutes of the game. It summed up their frustration. Me personally, I was very happy Todibo got the red card because I think when they were 2-1 up, Todibo was smiling at the Chelsea fans like as if they had won the game and they were frustrating us. Now who is frustrated? They were the ones frustrated, and now they were trying to fight with us. Adama Traore was so annoying. He tried to square up to João Pedro, but João Pedro was not backing down. João Pedro came in to defend Cucurella, and I just love the passion that João Pedro is exhibiting nowadays. I mean, he's playing for the club. He has been on very good form, so I wonder why Rosinha even benched him in the first place. What a win! What a night! The kind of fight that we love to see. Who was your man of the match? Let me know in the comment section down below. For me, mine was João Pedro. João Pedro came in and made a whole lot of difference. He got a goal and an assist. So I mean that warrants him a back-to-back man of the match performance. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So until then, stay safe.